So I'm here once again in the city of Newburgh, New York, this time to listen to the wind blow and to look at this MONGOOSE Crush AL BMX bike. As far as department store MONGOOSE bikes go, or maybe like a Dick's MONGOOSE bike, I don't know where they bought this. It ain't bad. It's got kind of a cool, oh my god, I can't even pronounce the fucking word. It's got kind of a cool aluminum frame. These big gussets, they're pretty sloppy. The welds are really sloppy. But what do you expect? Some robot welded this in China. Are you trying to insult Chinese robots? Then it's got decals. Then there's your Crush AL logo. Then your MONGOOSE decals. And your MONGOOSE seat with the finger thing on it. Because people love doing, you know, bar endos and Miami hoppers and tricks like that. Now over here, I guess I'll just let my shadow go right in the video. God, I hate that. MONGOOSE grips. And here, I'll hold these for a second. And then it makes imprints into my hands. That's kind of cool. The brake does not work because the cable isn't in the thing. And over here, obviously, the brake doesn't work at all either. Down here is your MONGOOSE badge and your SST ORIG and your UPC. Brakes by Li-Chi. Are these standard silencer pegs? No. They're just crappy thread-on axle pegs, but somebody painted them green, and you know, I think it looks really good. I really think it adds kind of a tasteful touch to this bike. So whoever painted these green, bravo. Now, this bike isn't that interesting, but the story is kind of, because I found this in my front yard one Saturday morning. And it was pretty obvious that whoever was riding it came into my yard so they could steal another bike that was on my bike rack on my car, a Specialized Hard Rock, like a really nice looking mountain bike. So this dipshit rides his MONGOOSE, dumps it in my front yard, goes and tries to grab this bike off my bike rack. He can't get it off, and either I come out of the house and he hears the door, or maybe my neighbor drives by, or someone chases him away or whatever, and he runs away. So now he doesn't have the bike that he wanted to steal, and he doesn't have his original MONGOOSE that he rode there to steal the bike. That's pretty stupid. Now, I'm not a dick or anything, whatever, it's kind of a rough town, so people steal shit. It's par for the course. So I just left the bike in my front yard, propped up against a mailbox for, well, that was Saturday morning. It's 48 hours later. Nobody ever came back for it. It was quite obviously right there, ripe for the taking. So I am sick of looking at it. My neighbors are sick of looking at it. So I'm just gonna leave it down here in the ghetto. In fact, I'm gonna leave it right here. I'm gonna write free bike on the sidewalk. You know, get a piece of concrete or something. And I'm just gonna leave it right here, and that's gonna be that. So whoever it was that rode this bike to my house in the hopes of stealing another bike and failed miserably, better luck next time, dude. You know, and you know, knock on the door. Maybe I'll give you a bike, or at least I'll fix your fucking brakes so they're not all janky like this. Seriously, I rode this down here, and there's a couple of hills, and I was just, I mean, I'm wearing flip-flops. You can't just drag flip-flops on the concrete and stop. It doesn't work. So that's the MONGOOSE Crush AL, which would probably be kind of a cool bike if you got rid of the ORIG, ran a straight cable, got rid of the front brake, got rid of the pegs, and just ran it as kind of like a quasi race bike. But we'll leave it up to the next owner, because I'm done.